First, the top story. Manipur issued 3.38 lakh inner line permit from January 2020 to June 2022, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Chief Minister appeals to consume electricity, water judiciously to conserve valuable energy resource. JCILPS reiterates its demand of 1951 as cut-off best year for ILPS, establishment of National Register of Citizens. Three-day Northeast Festival being held at Centara Grand Hotel in Bangkok. Union Minister R.K. Ranjan attends inaugural. India records a total of 20,408 fresh COVID cases, 44 fatalities in the past 24 hours. Hello, good evening. You're watching Pony TV English News. I'm Christina and now the news in detail. Leader of the House N. Biren today informed the House that a total number of 3,38,742 inner line permits have been issued during the period of January 2020 to June 2022. Replying to a question raised by Congress MLA Surjakumar Okram during the sixth sitting of the second session of the ongoing 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly, Biren stated that 37,153 permits have been renewed. He also informed the House that the monitoring committees has been keeping vigilant for secure regulation of ILP. Two apps will also be launched to monitor and track the transit of the outsiders, he informed. Replying to MLA K. Ranjit regarding the three hovercraft procured in the year 2010, Leader of the House informed that the three hovercraft are in custody of Superintendent of Police, Bishnupur. The government will take up necessary steps to utilize these hovercraft in tourism and other revenue-generating purposes. Answering the question of MLA L.M. Kauti, Works Minister Sri Govindas Kontosam informed that the Works Department has notified for eligible contractors for the construction of Jiri Tipaimuk Road earlier, but due to unavailability of eligible bidders, the tender process could not be complete and remained cancelled. The department will soon try to notify for a new tender for starting the construction of the Jiri Tipaimuk Road. Regarding the expansion of Tidim Road, particularly in Churachandpur, Lamka town, Minister informed that 78% of the work progress has been completed. Replying to a question raised by L.M. Kaute, RD and PR Minister Sri WANGKHEMCHA Singh said that there are 6 ongoing projects under PMGSY in Churachandpur district, including 3 roads and another 3 bridges. The above mentioned ongoing work are targeted for completion within September 2022. A 3-tier quality control mechanism is envisaged under PMGSY, that is First Tier Program Implementation Unit PIU, Second Tier State Quality Monitors SQM, and Third Tier National State Quality Monitors and SQM. Chief Minister N. Biren has appealed to the public to consume electricity and water judiciously and added that keeping such a habit of using only the required amount of electricity and water would help in preserving our valuable energy resource. The Chief Minister was addressing the gathering at the state-level grand finale event of Ujjwal Bharat Ujjwal Bhavishya Power 2047 Bijli Mahotsav of and Ujjwala Divas, held today at City Convention Center in Phal as a part of the celebration of 75 years of Indian independence. The program was organized by the Power Department, Government of Manipur. Chief Minister applauded the staff of Power Department, particularly the minister concerned on installing 4,10,000 prepaid meters out of 5,06,000 consumers and for intending to install another 2 lakhs by December this year in Manipur. Addressing at the state-level grand finale event of Ujjwal Bharat, Ujjwal Bhavishya, organized by Manipur Power Department at the City Convention Center, he stated that apart from the power outlets during heavy shower or natural calamities, the condition of the power supply in the state has improved drastically. 68 health centers in CHRISTINA, Tamenglong, and Chandel districts have been equipped with 24/7 solar power supplies. Everyone should always keep in mind that nothing comes free in life. He stated that the state government is providing electricity at the rate of 50% reduced from the original price per unit. He therefore appealed the masses to judiciously use electricity.
Pradhan Mantri gi khungang khuding mai fanghanbagi pandam adu mai paki ningsingba yamadi ing solising ani sukna tarani pangi April thada Kangpopi district
mai da sengna yobungam do jaga da su ikoi outgrid thaiba dare ne koi power solar gi say suppose koi je Chochanpur ne Chandel ne adu ga Tamenglong ne highway district home je 24/7 ne koi solar gi power health sector health institution home for municipal 68 health institution lay higher district home sida pura madu 24/7 abi cover to aduna ne koina sidagi ICU ane sidagi doctor sida phamma kanda ada ana bu dor kanda operation da holli pa khorali ngara ma naming ngi smaina koi operation aru bom pa da nammi gana koi konadi systematically koi infrastructure far flung areas sida ya hunna bi yang kana hunna.
Power Minister Thongam Biswajit, speaking at the event, informed that the central government had come up with revamped distribution sector scheme with the objective to improve the quality, reliability, and affordability of power supply to consumers. He expressed hopefulness that the power department would be able to maintain 24/7 quality power supply by improving the power system in the state under the scheme.
Ngasi akoina mai matam amadadi adu Dimapur romdagi laktre chiki Silchar romdagi laktre no waram bodo ngasi diwani ngai lektre Imphal Mariani gi ring gi stringing line je akoi completed hoigre achieve tawgre machine ta pudi akoi eastern grid tagi either Delhi obiya natugi UP obiya tuan ba state tagi hujikti internationally mai sila hu yamni na loy ma connected oibnina Manipur da mai mun na bagi machak leite haijima ingasi pradami.
Bisnupur district joined the nation today in celebrating Day at Kyamba Ningsing Sanglen Bisnupur. Tongbram Robindro, MLA Thanga, SC and chairperson of Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited, MSPDCL, graced a function and interacted with beneficiaries of electrification schemes. Bisnupur Deputy Commissioner Lorembam Bikram, Bisnupur Municipal Council caretaker and chairperson Lysram Maniyaima Nacho Gram Panchayat Pradhan, Nomaitem Jadu, Ngaikong Kulen GP Pradhan, Moirangthem Balak Kaino, GP Pradhan, Ngangom Sovana, Taubul GP Pradhan Tokchom Nanaubi also attended the function. Beneficiaries of various electrification schemes hear their testimonials during the interactive session. Short films on some of the key achievements in the power sector were also screened during the function. Following a district-level observance, the district also joined the nation grand finale celebration through virtual mode, wherein the Prime Minister Narendra Modi digitally launched the revamped distribution sector scheme. He also dedicated and laid the foundation stone of various green energy projects of NTPC.
Matam karagi mamanda haji karagi apa tu betul mesti betul mata. Saya koi orang sudah baik mamanda. Mai awal betul. Mai ada beri bahasa apa yang kita mahu bahasa Cina apa tu mai bahasa Cina. Kita mahu bahasa. Mana mahu kita kata. Ada mesti. Bharat ke Prime Minister Baksin Narendra Modi Cina. Prime Minister head orang beri Bharat Sakana. Sekarang nak boleh kita laikan Google Manipur every part of the country, every village, India village. Kudima laikan kudima, power connection has to be given. Power connection has to be connected to the city.
The culmination program of Bijli Diwas Ujjwala Bharat Ujjwala Bhavishya was also jointly organized by CHRISTINA District Administration and MSPDCL CHRISTINA Division today at Mini Secretariat Multipurpose Hall, Tuibong. The event was organized under the auspices of MOP and MNRE, Government of India, in association with Government of Manipur. Bungjagin Walti MLA Thalon Eshi, Jinglin Thang MLA Singat Eshi Sarat Chandra, Arozu Dishi Churchanpur, Rajit Thakur, General Manager, and HPC Loktak, among others. Speaking on the occasion, Bungjagin Walte highlighted how far the power department has progressed within a decade. Round-the-clock power supply to far-flung areas of the district itself bear testimony to the government's achievement recorded in the power sector, he said. Later in the program, PM's launching of RDSS scheme and national portal and for solar rooftop, his speech and interaction with beneficiaries were watched live. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.
Admissions open for Smart Universal Academy. Free admissions for all the students. Free half tuition fee for students scoring 60% and above. Free tuition fee and book for students scoring 80% and above. We also provide well-furnished and widely spread natural-friendly campus for excellent academic atmosphere, well-experienced, trained, highly professional teachers, digital classroom, well-equipped science lab, regular health checkup, world-class fitness center, separate hostel for boys and girls, and also available transport facilities. For more information, please contact 9856 508215 or 841 5040891 or 9366 149064.
Welcome after the break. District Administration Fairjolt today launched District Hill Leaders Day and Miyamgi Numit at Community Hall of Fairjolt District. It was attended by the Deputy Commissioner Joseph Pauline Kamson, SPA Ganesham Sharma, Program Coordinator CH Sachi ADM Fairjolt I Dinesh Kumar Singh, SDO BDO Tipaimuk and Bangay, DLOS and Chief Chairman of different villages. Speaking on the occasion, Joseph Pauline Kamson said the event primary objective is to bring about transparency and efficiency in the implementation of various welfare schemes of the government, thereby ensuring better coordination of different departments, officials for speedy redressal and disposal of grievances to the public. The Deputy Commissioner heard the grievances of the people and instructed the concerned line department to follow up for necessary redressal at the earliest. A total of 11 applications or grievances were received today by the Deputy Commissioner. The STO, BDO, Tipaimuk and Bangay range today issued 30 tribes income domicile certificates, and the Forest Department distributed 1,000 saplings. In the meanwhile, the Chief Medical Officer distributed 5 ABPMGAY and 4 CMHT cards, where 320 COVID doses were administered to the public at the venue. Joint Committee of Inner Line Permit System, JCILPS, has demanded for revocation of the Cabinet resolution to adopt 1961 as cut-off best year and make it to 1951 and established the National Register of Citizens NRC. Speaking to the media at a press conference held at JCILPS office, kay Sampat Kongjeng Hazari Laikai convener Pulindro Konsam said the matter should be discussed during the monsoon session. They have submitted a memorandum which included 11 chartered demands to Chief Minister and Manipur Secretariat. It stated that the demand mentioned in the previous memorandum regarding the cut-off years should be regulated because the then Chief Commissioner of Manipur, Hemat Singh, abolished the former pass and permit system to allow non-indigenous people to enter Manipur on 18 November 1950. In order to determine the actual indigenous population of non-indigenous population, the Manipur State Population Commission should be established, and a database related to person concerning to ILP system should be strictly maintained. He continues by saying that Manipur's regulation of the ILP is not very effective. The Manipuri administration ought to make an effort to grant their request.
61 की अदुम बा करो बेसियर टू नतर इनलाइन पार्टी ना से उन प्रोटेक्ट यादी है से कोई स्ट्रांगली कोई हमसे एक मधु रिवोक तो बको लेना कोई हाने दे उना कोई डिमांड तो नुला अब 1951 दा करो बेसियर ओइगे तो बनी हाइवे से कोई हम क्लियर विना कोई मेरिटम से कोई रिफ्लेक्ट हुई इनलाइन पार्टी रेगुलेशन कोई 2019 से हम क्लियर विना तो चलन इतना बा मतलब प्रोविजन में मामा मतलब की मागी फॉर्मेलिटी में मामा मधु यम स्ट्रिक्टली सेंसिटिव है कोसमा कोई खनजै सिंग सौना से नौनो कोई हंते रिपोर्ट सी मसी लेबेसन मरम होरका साइ एनालिसिस ना लाइव मी सी तराय करै लाकुनो कमाय तो कुनो कैम करे लेबा माना कोरेला ततगा माना तराय लाकुना दिस इजिली डिटेक्ट तो या बुति पोर मा मधु की मेकानिज्म मा मधु याम थुना गवर्नमेंट ऑफ मणिपुर ना सेमगा मधु कोई थबो इम्प्लीमेंट तो गदबनी हाइबेसिना कोई सटल डिमांड नाइन कोई पंजरे.
Teaching and non-teaching staff of Manipur Public School today stages a protest at the entrance of the school against non-payment of salaries. Rajkumari Nila, who took part in the demonstration, claimed that they have not received salary from the last 13 months. They had come to protest and to expose the insensitiveness of the authority concerned as they can no longer bear the brunt. She also lamented that the authority has failed to see their hard work of making students pass percent in the recently declared 10 and 12 examination. She appealed to the Chief Minister, who is also the chairman of the school, to address their grievances at the earliest possible.
I staff sing say more than 1 year, 13 months sure. Pay phangdaba adunga sidi akoi khang bangam da dana mayam se akoi gi chairman su oibiriba honorable chief minister da kutlonaraga amuktang di akoi gi awaba se khangbiu staff mayam marak asida contract da leijariba staff tara taruk makhoi yaudana school se chalai ba su yadaba hing ba su yadaba makhoi gi tungi phibam su mafam khangdana thambiba extension phoba tawidaba akoi yam pain de oza sing asi 13 months sida masagi mathau masak khangna loina class amata disturb tawdana school gi administration amata kai handana khutna jarabani handak khagi result ta 10% class 10 and 12 CBSE gi pass tawdana puthok charaiba school oza sing na khutna jaman ongtang akoi gi awaba se khangbiu haina ngasidi oza mayam khang bangamdre school asigi yam phajaba building simaso muktang sanganaba class 11 gi section hoba nangnaba tawina baina laiba asigi education minister na oibiriba school asi sigi phibam da leire haibase khanghanjaning dana ukhatcharakpani.
RTI activist Wahengbam Kumar has cautioned that the government to take disciplinary action against Manipur Technical University MTU's Vice Chancellor, or else he will go to the High Court. Addressing a press meet held at the press club today, Kumar asserted that the present Vice Chancellor does not fulfill the criteria of UGC. He is just a history scholar. According to the University Grant Commission, UGC guidelines, MTU's VC should be a professor who has 10 years of teaching experience or equivalent. But the present VC is a teacher of undergraduates and not even a professor. He was miraculously appointed by the government, and that a complaint was raised to All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, and University Grant Commission, UGC, on 3rd of July. UGC have given instruction to the Principal Secretary of Department of Higher Education, Manipur, on 26 July regarding to this issue. Later, he asked Manipur Chief Secretary to take disciplinary action against the present Vice Chancellor on July 28, but still the Manipur government did not take any action against him. The previous Congress government were known for the corruption, but the present government are not only corrupted but bent the rule according to their wish, which is not a good idea.
July ki tang kunipan da Manipur ki Chief Secretary da aina complain ma tawre hosiki hairiba Manipur Technical University ki pai chancellor oiriba MUSC government polytechnic ki senior grade lecturer oirami man matam da PhD da matam da sarkar ki sanction logi de lip logi de ayaba logi de adra ma si misconduct ni adu ma si yamna immoral oiba aduga yamna unbecoming of a government servant oibnina magi mathakta major disciplinary action loina aina tang kunipan da Chief Secretary da aina complain ma thajabani maramdi 2017 da political ki oja mari khangna su matam digi commissioner higher technical education da complaint thai si disciplinary action logi oina logi de
Community Medicine Department RIMS today organized a health talk show with aim at giving awareness to underprivileged people regarding medical treatment was organized by as part of Urban Health Training Center was held today at Infal West, Guigailong and Thangmiban. The program was held under the supervision of Community Medicine Department RIMS, HOD, who is also academic deans of RIMS, broadening acquaintance led by health educator Megachandra Meite, Dr. Lakishchar and Dr. T.H. Rina, who is doing PGT in the department, presented health talk topic related to neonatal jaundice, breastfeeding, adolescent health, substance abuse, and waste disposal to the intern and the people present in the event. Several tests like urine, protein, sugar test, and blood grouping were done by lab technician Y. Gambir Sanasing for those who attended the event. COM Student Union Manipur organized a felicitation program to honor the successful candidates of Class 10 and 12 board examination of COM villages in Kairap and Moirang area today at Kangate Village Community Hall. In the program, an award was given to the successful students. Speaking at the program, where Wanay Len Sertu was the chief cast and president of KUM Sertu, Chungzahao Com was the functional president. President of COM Student Union, Sunglient Sertu, said that the program was organized to encourage students of COM community and indicated that the union would make an effort to organize a similar program for the students of COM community in other parts of Manipur. Sena Institute of Medical Sciences, SIMS, Porompat has organized a 2-day free health and free ration distribution camp at Kwata, Kunjao, and Kwata Kuno of More Block in Tengnopal District on July 28 and 29. A team of 28 from SIMS comprising 4 medical professionals, 28 nurses, paramedics, and other staff led by Managing Director and Secretary of SIMS, Dr. S. Kumar, took part in the camp. Essential commodities were distributed to almost all the families of the villages. Large numbers of residents, including those from neighboring Molpai village, turned up at the free medical camps held at the 2 villages. Free medicines were also provided to those who attended the camp. According to Dr. S. Kumar, the campaign was conducted to help the residents Kwata Kunjao and Kwata Kuno, which are believed to be ancestral villages, Meitei. He also expressed gratitude to the Kwata post of the 20 Assam Rifles for providing a place to stay during the 2-day program. Dr. S. Kumar also assured of providing free education to 2 students from Kwata Kuno at Sena Institute of Medical Sciences.
Government support of the government normal antibiotic COVID pandemic pandemic free ambulance service medical line
Secretary of Kwata Kuno Village, Lysram Sanjoy Mite, asserted that due to terrible road conditions, there never been a single medical camp held at the village, but it is very grateful that this time SIMS had organized a camp. He also expressed his gratitude for helping them with rations.
Transport system medical camp ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯅꯧ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯁꯛꯇꯤꯃꯥꯟ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯀꯦꯝ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯗ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯕꯦꯈꯥꯏ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯒꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯨꯟꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯀꯦꯜ ꯇꯝꯅꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯅꯣꯃꯤꯅꯦꯇꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯈꯨꯟꯗꯒꯤ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖ ꯑꯣꯊꯣꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯩ.
Once again, let's take a short commercial break. Keep watching.
UGCꯅ approve ꯇꯧꯔꯕ Sivalik Institute of Paramedical Technology, Chandigarh, CPET amadi Saraswati Group of Collegeda Nursing, Paramedical, Pharmacy, Physiotherapy na chingba tambiningba signa admission tawbiba yaragani. Offer tawzariba courses sing adudi Nursing da, Paramedical da, Pharmacy da, amadi Physiotherapy da. Courses sing asi tambiningba singna installment basis da fee thiba yabagi khudong chabasu pizari loinana nupa amasung nupi gi separate hostel facility su laigani amadi tamba loiraba matung 100% job placement su pizagani akak naba set ni last date of admission na July 31st ni akupa marol gi damak ekhoi gi mobile number 9915337280 amadi 9501189248 ta call tawiro.
Welcome after the break. The 3-day Northeast Festival got off a rousing start at the Centara Grand Hotel in Bangkok in presence of 150 Thai tour operators interacting with Northeast India's tourism stakeholders. The colorful festival will showcase Northeast India and explore the sheer history. Senior officials of tourism departments of various northeastern states display a vivid and elaborate picture of the scope, potentially and natural beauty of Northeast India. Ambassador of India to Thailand, Suchitra Durai defined the festival as a path-breaking initiative to promote the Indo-Thai relationship with a special focus on Northeast India. India's Minister of State for External Affairs R.K. Ranjan, Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, several ministers from the northeastern states, senior officials of central and state governments in the Northeast, and top industrialists, among others, attended the festival. In the second edition of the Northeast India Festival, a series of discussion, exhibitions, buyer-seller meets, cultural programs, and fashion events would be held at the Central World in Bangkok, which will also be a part of the event to celebrate the 75 years of India-Thailand diplomatic ties. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma today said that Bangkok and other Southeast Asian nations are geographically nearer to the Northeast than India's capital Delhi, which make the region suitable for business, trade, and tourism. He made the remark while addressing the second Northeast India Festival, which is currently underway in Bangkok, Thailand. He said the Northeast India and Southeast Asian nations can develop strong cultural and economic ties, banking on the similarities of the two regions, which is diverse in different ways. The 3-day festival will conclude with a display of cultural diversity, music, food, and tourism potentials in the Northeast on Sunday evening. Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut today condemned Governor B.S. Koshyant's speech where he said if Gujaratis and Rajasthanis are removed from Maharashtra, then Maharashtra will have no money left and Mumbai will no longer be called the financial capital of India. As the decades-long Marathi-Gujarati conflict gets stuck, Sanjay Raut urged Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde to at least condemn the statement made by the governor. Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi also urged an immediate apology from the government for his insult to the hard work of people of Maharashtra who have toiled day in and day out to make the state the leading state of the country. She said the governor should apologize immediately and failing to which will demand they replace him. India recorded a total of 20,408 fresh COVID cases along with 44 fatalities due to the infection in the past 24 hours, bringing the country's overall COVID tally to 4,40,138 according to the data shared by the Union Health Ministry. 20,958 have been recovered in the last 24 hours in India. The total death toll in India stands at 5,26,312. Of the 44 deaths reported in the last 24 hours in the country, 6 each from Maharashtra and West Bengal, 4 each from Haryana and Karnataka, 3 each from Gujarat, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh, 2 each from Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jammu and Kashmir, and Madhya Pradesh, and 1 each from Chandigarh, Delhi, Goa, Himachal Pradesh, Kerala, Odisha, and Sikkim, taking the daily positivity rate at 5.1%. The total active cases stands at 1,46,323 in the country, taking the daily positivity rate at 5.05%. The total active cases stands at 1,43,384 in the country. The recovery rate is recorded at 98.47% as per the data. According to the Health Ministry, 203.94 crore doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Before we wrap up, let's look to the top stories once again. Manipur issued 3.38 lakhs inner line permit from January 2020 to January 2022, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Chief Minister appeals to consume electricity, water judiciously to conserve valuable energy resource. JCILPS reiterates its demands of 1951 as cut-off best year for ILPS establishment of National Register of Citizens. Treaty Northeast Festival being held at Centara Grand Hotel in Bangkok. Union Minister R.K. Ranjan attends inaugural. India records a total of 20,408 fresh COVID cases, 44 fatalities in the past 24 hours. That's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for being with us.